Hey, what's up? It's Talker Lamb Monkey, originally known as Felix221. I'm switching channels because I feel like a new update and a new upgrade is more reasonable, because Felix221 was a boring name. But yeah, I'd like to give two big thank yous. One to Beyond the Grave for letting me use their music. They're a really cool bunch of guys. They're my local metal band, so I was really excited when I asked them and they said yes. The second one is a big thank you to Sprites and Bites, who is a very good friend of mine, and big up to him for making my YouTube page. My original YouTube page was just the Joker from the Batman series. Anyway, on to another subject. I would like to talk to you about The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Now, I'm not going to talk about the storyline, but I will give a little bit away, like as in your young boy from the forest called Link, or you could change the name of your character, but you don't have to change the name of the character. Anyway, I'd like to show you my collection. I have the original box version for the N64 with everything's intact, like the book is in perfect, like absolutely 100%. I found this in my local shop. It was £20, but it was still worth the buy, because it's Legend of Zelda and it's for the N64. You can't go wrong. That's the cartridge, still in its... I played on it because I showed my friend Sprites and Bites how bad the graphics were originally, but back in '98 these graphics were, well, I'm not going to say they were revolutionary, but they were good for what the N64 had to offer. But yes, but as it progressed on, it also got remade twice. It got remade for the Wind Waker, and not Twilight, but it did do some when the GameCube came out, which was, it did make its appearance as The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. And the disc looks very much like this. That is the disc right there. Now, on that one, you could play the Wind Waker demo. You could also play the first two Zeldas that were released on the SNES, if I'm right. And you could also play the Majora's Mask and Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Now, on the Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, they changed a symbol in the game, which was the moon and the star, which looked like the Turkish symbol. I don't know why they changed it, but they changed it. Now, in the Wind Waker version, you got a double disc like this. You got the Wind Waker game, and you also got the Legend of Zelda game, which was the Legend of Zelda Master Quest and the Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Now, the Master Quest was just another version of Ocarina of Time, but the Master Quest was a more complex version of it. Like the bosses were more harder, and the enemies were more smarter, so it was a harder game. And I remember playing it, and I went into the Duke Tree, and I came in and I just like looked and went, wow, everything was different on it. Like, they had like a torch at the bottom and I didn't know what I had to do. I think I lit it up and I think that it actually opened some up for us. Anyway, then it got another remake, and everyone knows what this remake was because it just came out in the 3DS. It was The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, the 3D version. Now, all that in England, I don't know if America or anywhere else got it, but in Europe, we got two boxes. We got the gold box and we got the original box. The original box you could buy separate, or if you pre-ordered it or you put a deposit down, you got both of them. Now, I don't know what deposit you have to put down, but if you put your name down for it, you got this. And inside of the gold box, you got this lovely thing right here. You got this poster. And you also got another side like that. Now, I was lucky enough to get two boxes. So I got two posters, and the other poster is just up there. Given than that, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time from the N64 to the 3DS. I can tell you the graphics are a lot smoother, it runs a hell of a lot better, it runs better than most games, and yes, it's worth the buy. If you've never played Zelda before on the N64 or the GameCube, I strongly advise to buy it because you won't be disappointed. Graphic wise, gameplay wise, it's still a lot smoother, it's a lot more fluid. Still the same story, so nothing's changed, but the best thing about the new Ocarina of Time 3D version is if you complete the 3D version, you get to do Master Quest. So that's a little special feature, but you have to complete the first game to unlock it. Yes, that's all I'd like to say. Please comment and subscribe to my channel. And one more thing before I go, this is the band Beyond the Grave right there. Love them guys, they're cool. And yes, please rate, comment and subscribe. Peace out.